Just wanted to come on here quick and share some random thoughts that were going through my head about the season of life that I'm in. I'm not really sure what to call it. Some people might call it a career transition. I don't know, life after divorce. What got me thinking was I'm taking this walk that I try to take at least once a week. I even did it on Christmas Eve. It's pretty chilly when it happens to be Wisconsin, and Michigan's back there someplace. I've recently struggled with finding shoes. I'm 5'10". To find shoes in women's size in Wisconsin, especially in the little town I live in, is next to a miraculous moment. One of the things I talked about in my last video was about loss of personal identity. Well, I've been rebuilding my identity, but everything, like a lot of chapters closed recently, or that I'm actually closing them out technically. It's like I've had a lot of windows, like you have on a computer, had a lot of windows open for the last couple of years. And now I'm realizing that maybe this space is me closing them all out to make more space for something new. I'm going to have so much space for so many new things. It's going to be a mind blower, let me tell you. So it occurred to me that there was an important message in this. I'm not exactly sure, so just hang on with me and see if we can figure it out together. But so I've been struggling because I've never had to buy more than one pair of shoes a year. And even then, back in the day when Payless was around, it cost $20-30 maybe. I had to buy an emergency pair of shoes for work because it wasn't going to work. I've been already in physical therapy for months because it's to the point where I couldn't walk. My feet hurt so bad. I was like, it wasn't great. Finally found new shoes that I can walk in. And that's what I'm doing today. And I was just walking going how nice my feet feel in these shoes and how far I've come in physical therapy and all these things. I bought a whole bunch of shoes recently and it occurred to me that I could buy men's shoes so then I wouldn't have to worry so much about not finding shoes. So why is this important? I think it's important because now that I made the time yesterday to go get a whole bunch of shoes, they're more walking shoes for this reason. I have one pair of work shoes that I stand on concrete with. So I can't fix everything in one day, but now I have 3 extra pair of tennis shoes in various price ranges. What I realized just walking now was the fact that now I've adjusted my life. I'm going to have to be a person that has 3 or 4 extra pairs of shoes if I plan on walking 10,000 miles, trying to get 10,000 miles a day. So I had to come to the realization and accept the fact that I'm not going to be able to buy one pair of shoes for a year. That I'm going to have to, just like dresses, I'm going to have to keep an eye out for shoes that I like, shoes that'll work for different things, and buy them when I see them. That's what I do with dresses. So that's my new life now. So in closing some of those tabs out, I realized that I have to make room so that's something I can fill some of that space with. I was hoping to fill some of that space with more people. But I guess right now it's just really closing. Maybe I just have a lot of tabs open that I'm unaware of. And this is the universe's way of saying, hey, you got to close some more tabs. You fixed some of the relationships. You got rid of all the toxic relationships. So now I've gave you time and space to get rid of the rest of the tabs in your life that you didn't realize were going on behind the scenes that are slowing you down and keeping you here until you close them out. So now I realized I have to have a bunch of shoes at all times. So when one pair wears out, I guess I've had a lot of those. 2 pairs I've had for 2 years. One of the ones I already threw out those 2 years. I have 2 more that are going to be going in the garbage tomorrow because tomorrow's garbage day. So what kind of tabs do you have open in your life? Are you sitting around with a bunch of tabs? Are you like me that didn't realize that the shoe thing was me rebuilding my identity besides the food situation? And if you want to know more about that, please comment below. I could talk on end about food. I realized and I adjusted my life and my lifestyle to accommodate and do my food. Now I realize that if I want to get to 10,000 steps roughly a day or at least weekly on average, then I'm going to have to be a person that has a lot of shoes in her closet waiting to be used when the current pair wear out. Because that was not something I was ever had to deal with before. That's totally new to me. So share something that's totally new with you that you've had to adjust and change about your lifestyle that you haven't before, and that's now because you've chosen to do this in your life, you have to do this. Like I want to walk 10,000 miles roughly average a week. So now I have to have a lot of shoes. So comment below and let me know. If you'd like to see more of my videos, click here.